I get 72.
But here, what is the problem with that now? The 120 is what Anne received, it's not the total. So finding 3/5 of 120 wouldn't be plausible because the 120 is not the total, it's a part of the total. So that could work. All right, person that said 180.
A D.
So now somebody said B. So anybody said B? Because we have A, we have C, we have D. Anybody said D? Anybody said B? All right.
Miss me say A. Me say A.
You still say A? All right. How you get your A now?
Yes. So you put 3/5 and multiply it by 120. Yep. You find 3/5 of 120, miss.
All right. So that voice sound like Tevon. Is that Tevon?
Yes, miss, it's me.
Tevon, you never hear me a while ago when I said it cannot be 3/5 times 120 because 120 is not the total.
No, I never hear, miss.
All right. All right. So the C person, did you explain how you got C?
No.
Are you going to?
All right, miss. So it's a Betty. Any name will come first, may use as the first number in a ratio.
Right.
So Betty receive 120, me say, and a 2. The value is 2, me say divide 120.
And you mean receive one and receive 120.
Yes, miss, yeah, that. Me say divide 120 by 2. And then wait the answer you get to multiply it by 3.
Wonderful, wonderful, beautiful. All right, so let me read the question one more time, just so that they can hear it again. So Anne and Betty share the sum of money in the ratio 2 to 3 respectively. Anne received 120. What was Betty's share? So Anne came first. So that means the 2 is representing Anne, right? 2 parts. So this 120, hold on. I need a co-host to help me add students. All right. Anne received 2 parts and Betty received 3 parts. So that means this 120 is equal to 2 parts. So as you said, we can find 1 part by dividing the 120 by 2. Mr. Kenny, I made you co-host. Please help me. Thank you. So 120 divided by 2, 60. So that means each part is 60. And then we want Betty share. Betty got 3 parts. So it's going to be 3 times 60. And that gives us 180. Is that clear? Is that half clear? Quarter clear? Mud clear?
Yeah, it clear.
All right, I volunteer to read number 36, this question.
On leaving Trinidad, the time on a pilot's watch was 23 hours. When he arrived at his destination in the same time zone and the following day is what? So 3 o'clock. 3 hours. How many hours did the flight take?
All right, how many hours did the flight take? So he left at 2300 hours and he arrived at 300 hours. How many hours did the flight take? All right, that's it.
Missy,
Flight 8 hours. Yes, the flight. Why my answer so fast? So that you're, I mean, I don't think anybody on the line right now would select 20 or 26 or 50. I just don't think anybody would select those answers. So yes, the answer is 4. So 300 hours, that's 11 o'clock. So 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4 hours. You can just actually just use your fingers and count, right? And you get the 4 hours easily. So everybody got that one wrong, right? Nobody mentioned other very large numbers. I think we did this question already in.
You miss C.
All right, good. Your memory is sharp. Everybody remember how we got C? Tom leaves Town P at 600 hours, drive to Town Q, which is 595 kilometers away. He arrives in Town Q at 1300 hours the same day. What is Tom's average speed? So we would have to find how many hours he traveled for. So that would be 1300 minus 600. And that would give us 7. So that would give us 7, signifying that he traveled for 7 hours. And then now speed is distance over time. I think I'm going to start using my whiteboard. Please forgive my disappearing act. So speed is distance over time. So that's 595 divided by 7. And we got 85 kilometers per hour. Any question? Any question, any comment? Everybody's gonna get 20 out of 20 on the quiz. All right, I said no question. All right, moving on. Annotate, clear all drawings. All right, so we did this question a while ago. Oh, yeah, definitely. So we're at 2013. And as you can see, questions are almost on repeat already because we just did the first question with Anne and Betty. Let's see if we get the same answer because they kind of reword the question. Anne and Betty received no, it's the same. Anne and Betty shared a sum of money in the ratio 2:3. If Anne received $60 less than Betty, what was the total amount of money shared? All right, so this time they're asking for the total amount of money that was shared. And so Anne received $60 less than Betty, right? And when we look at the parts, and received 1 part less than Betty. We seen that? Because Anne received 2, Betty received 3. So Betty received 1 more than Anne, right? So
Yes, miss. Yes, miss.
Yes.
received 1 more than
One part would have
right. So the 1 part less, so that means the 1 part is equal to 60. And they want the total amount of money shared. What are we gonna do to get that?
Times 300.
We're going
6 times 4. Multiply 60 by 3.
all right, so it's gonna be 60 times.
Yeah,
Because the total parts is 5, 2 plus 3, 5. And we said that 1 part is actually equal to 60. So it's gonna be 5 times 60, and that is 300. So don't just look at the question and say, oh, this question and answer. You notice how they switch it up? The last time they asked you, how much did Betty get? Now they're asking you, what is the total amount of money shared? So please read all the questions, no matter how familiar they look, read the questions. Sometimes they twist the question, all right? Number 37. Abigail Cooper, can you read it for us?
A man leaves his home at 22 hours and 15 minutes and reaches his destination at 4 hours on the following day in the same time zone. How many hours did?
So a man leaves his home at 2215 hours and reaches his destination at 400 hours on the following day in the same time.
B.
How many hours did his journey take? And somebody said B. Is that correct? I don't know why I circled it.
Yes,
when you
miss,
look
because
on it,
a 3/4.
3/4.
3/4 have to be a part of the answer.
You have quarter.
So you got one the next 3/4 to make one well.
So
One day, brain hurt, man.
all right, so it's 5 hours. Five and 3/4 hours. That is correct. All right, number 34, easy, quick and fast.
Me I guess me. And I B. Me I guess B.
No, do not guess. The question easy, read it and then tell me. Do not guess. No need for guessing on such an easy question.
Miss
Yes.
200?
Yeah, 200.
All right, so speed is distance over time. And distance is 80. And the time is 2.5. It's divided by 2.5.
32. 32.
It's 32. The persons, I feel like they guess and then just say 80 multiplied by 2.5. But that speed is distance divided by time, right? So you should not have multiplied.
Then it could be more than 80.
You're going to divide, so you would more likely end up with less. You're breaking it down.
And the average, me see average can more than any grades.
There you go again. That's right. All right, we can move on.
Yes.
Be quiet this week, though. Not hungry or something. Okay. Clear all drawings. All right, number 3, I am going to ask Bradley, can you read number 3 for us?
Yes, miss. 540 beads are shared in the ratio 4:5. The larger share of the red is
C.
See?
Yes.
200. Yeah.
Okay, but let's just do it. So, well, how would we do the question? Just for maybe somebody that don't know.
5/9 times 540.
Right. So we would add the ratio to get the total parts that it's divided into. And we want the larger share, that's 5. So we use 5/9 times the total. And that gives us the 300. 9 into 9, 1. 9 into 54, 6. So that's 60 over here. And 60 times 5, it's 300. All right, number 40. We did it already. What's the answer?
A.
A. All right, number 7.
C.
C. C.
C, miss.
C.
In practicing.
Right.
You're practicing. You all must be practicing. That it sounds good. All right, so let us look at the sequence. So to get from 1 to 6, what did they add?
5.
5.
Then 7.
And then 6 plus 7 give us 13. And then
Then
9,
9 give
yeah.
us 2.
Then 11.
11.
And 13.
And give us 33. So realize that
Plus 13.
2 and adding they're going up by odd numbers and adding. So it would be 33 plus 13. 5 plus 2, 7 plus 2, 9 plus 2, 11. So the next number is gonna be, that's gonna be added would be 11 plus 2, 13. I'm just giving that extra detail for somebody that might not know to get that answer. So that would give us C, 46. Number 7.
C.
C.
Miss.
All right, the people who were not at the study session on Monday, can you answer me, please? All right, so the answer is indeed C. And for any
C are the answer.
the answer is C. For any foreign exchange question, based on what you're given, you want to set up a table with the $1 on the left. US dollar is $6 and they ask you what is 50 TT dollars in US dollar. And we cross multiply. It's going to be 6 times X, 6X, and 15 times 1, 15. And then we know that to get x, we divide both sides by 6. And 6 into 15 goes 2 times. So we don't have to go no further. There's only one answer with 2. That's $2.50. All right, can we move on now?
Yes, miss.
Right, so moving on. Our drawings. All right, so every question in 2015 was repeated for this topic. As the answer for 10,
46. 46.
46. The answer for 37,
B.
B. The answer for 33,
32.
32.
I realize that for this one, they put on points on everything. So they have 32.0, 200.0, 6.5. Like, that was them updating the question. Talk about laziness. All right, 26. We're online. So this was a question that I asked. Bradley read this question. What's the answer? 540 bees are shared in the ratio 45. The largest share is, I mean, they didn't even change the question this time. They could have asked for the smaller share this time, don't it? So it's C, 300. All right, number 37. Somebody can read that for me, please.
A man started a journey at 9:30 and arrived at his destination in the same time zone at 13:30 on the same day. If his average speed was 30 kilometers per hour, then the distance in kilometers what the journey was.
All right. So this time they give us the time that you traveled and they give us the speed and they're asking
Yes,
for the
A.
distance.
Mr. A.
All of these bright people. All right, so I hear 2 persons say A. Anybody with a different answer? That is so.
Answer is A, miss.
The answer is A. So from 9:30 to 13:30 is how many hours?
4.
4 hours. And if speed equal distance over time, distance is gonna be speed times
30.
time. It's gonna be 4 times 30, and that is 120. Everybody clear on that? So speed is distance over time. Distance is speed times time. Time is 4, and speed is 30. Times 30, same as 30 times 4. All right, number 9. The largest prime number that is less than 100. What is it? What is
97.
what is
97.
97. C.
right? Somebody said 97. Is that it? Everybody happy with that?
Yes, mate.
Yes, miss.
Right, I agree with that as well. 97. 3 will leave a remainder, 2 will leave a remainder, 5 will leave a 97. We don't have to go no further. And the answer for number 15,
2.5.
C.
$2.50. Seeing that we're dealing with money, we wouldn't say 2.5, $2.50. Right. Next. You're so lame. Oh my gosh. Let me check the chat. Answer for number 9.
Yeah.
Must make the quiz here 100%. And receive 60 less than Betty. What was the total amount of money shared?
B,
It
3
is
300.
E, dog.
Next. My gosh. The answer for number 34.
B.
D.
B. And for 37.
B.
B.
12.
Jai.
Finally, a different kind of question. Somebody read number 6 for me, please.
a certain amount of money is shared in the ratio 2 to 3 to 9. If the difference between the first and second shares is $40, then the amount of money shared is
Mm,
Sorry, guys. See you back on.
me I said D. Me I said D, miss.
Okay, it sounds like a good guess. All right, me I said D.
Yeah, for real, cause you know.
Alright, so the amount of money that is shared is 2 to 3 to 9. The difference between the first and the second share is 40. And of course, we say that the difference between the first and the second is 1 part, right? 1 is 2, 1 is 3. So that means that they're telling us that 1 part is equal to 40. And they're asking us what is the amount of money shared. So how are we going to find the amount of money shared if we know that 1 part is equal to 40?
40 times what? 11 plus 3.
40
Yeah.
times
14.
14, miss. Fuck that 14.
Mm-hmm. I guess that not sound like sound like a calculated thing. And 40
I
times
get
14 is
560.
actually 560. All right, so we have 2 repeat questions again. My God, and we can't get the mirror and we're going to see it. So we know that number
4.
7 is, yeah, and number 4
4 and
is
46.
46.
46.
All right, moving on. And number 20, 2019 is another repeat question.
C.
C.
And the answer is C. All right. This is actually working with my time schedule because I have to leave early. But that's it. We're not gonna leave. You guys are gonna stay on and do the quiz. I'm gonna send the link. Hold on. Let me here. I'm sharing the link for trigonometry. Um, all right, so the link is it's for Camperdown email, I think. Or it might actually be open, I don't remember.
All these child and let me think about it.
Let's see what you remember from 4 weeks ago. Remember, no calculator. So one person has submitted their paper already. All right, so I'm gonna end the meeting and you guys can finish the quiz. So far, 7 persons have submitted. And the highest score so far is 14 out of 18. It looks like we soon have to revisit trigonometry.